Hello! Welcome again to another edition of Practical English. I am your host, Peter from Canada, coming to you by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil. And today we are going to be looking at vacation vocabulary. This is vacation time in Brazil. A lot of my students are on vacation, which is why I have the time to bring you these little videos, and it helps keep me sharp as well. So let's get to it. A lot of vacation phrases go with the verb go. And the verb go is often used with activities that end in ing. Some things people might do on vacation include go camping, go swimming, especially if you are vacationing by the beach. And one that a lot of my students have trouble with is go sightseeing. What is sightseeing? You see here in the picture, we have the Eiffel Tower, which is a very famous attraction in Paris. And that's what going sightseeing is. It is to go see the attractions. So if you are in Beijing, you might see the Great Wall. If you are in New York, you might see the Empire State Building. If you are in Rio de Janeiro, you might see Christ the Redeemer. But we can use go with a number of other phrases that do not end in ing. For example, to go abroad. That is how this word is pronounced. Go abroad. Go abroad used to mean to cross the ocean. Nowadays, it mostly just means to go to another country. For example, if you go from, say, Brazil to Argentina, technically you are not going abroad because you don't cross an ocean. To go abroad would be like going from the United States to England. You can also go for a walk, and we can use the verb go to talk about our method of transportation. For example, to go by bus, to go by car, to go by plane, to go by train. Now let's take a look at some collocations. Collocations are words that just naturally go together, often verb and noun phrases. So let's take a look at some common verbs associated with vacations and put them with their objects. The first example has been done for you: in a hotel, at a campsite, or with friends. Your verb here is stay. Next, photos. What is the verb we use with photographs? The correct verb is take. Take photos. Souvenirs. This might be a new word for some people. A souvenir is something you buy to remind yourself of your vacation. And I've given you the verb there. The verb is buy. You buy souvenirs. On the beach. So this is a tricky one. This verb is usually new for most students I teach it to, but it's easy to figure out because it's probably the most unfamiliar verb here. So it's not book, because book means to make a reservation. It's not buy, because that has been done for you. It's not have. It's not hire. It's not rent, because you rent something. It's not spend. It's not stay. Sunbathe. That is how this is pronounced, sunbathe. How do you pronounce sunbathe is less important than what it means. To sunbathe simply means to lie in the sun and get a tan. And that's what you do on the beach. So sunbathe on the beach. A good time. The verb with a good time is have. Now we have money or time. What's a verb we use for both money and time? Because, of course, both of these things are valuable. That verb is spend. An apartment. The verb for an apartment is rent. A flight online or a hotel. This is talking about making a reservation, and the verb for making reservations is book. Book a flight online or a hotel. Let's take a look at some adjectives to describe our vacation, including our accommodation, the staff, and the weather. First of all, let's match the questions to their possible answers. What was the weather like? Some positive adjectives for describing the weather: warm, sunny. Some negative adjectives: very windy, foggy, or cloudy. What was the hotel like? It was positive adjectives: comfortable is good, luxurious. Luxurious would describe like a 4 or 5 star hotel. Some negative adjectives: basic, dirty, uncomfortable. What was the town like? Some positive adjectives: beautiful, lovely. Negative adjectives: noisy, crowded. And finally, what were the people like? They were positive adjectives: friendly, helpful. Negative adjectives: unfriendly, unhelpful. And that's it. If you are on vacation or planning a vacation, I hope you have a good one. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I will be with you again just as soon as I can. Thank you very much.